Give me a O. Give me a Y. Give me a O. Come on, bro. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
You win.
Wow! And today we got this entitled mom finally got caught. This is by Ray William Johnson. You already know the vibes. You should check out my stuff.
Nah, yo.
Sure, check out Stanley's stuff.
Stay alive.
And let's get this going.
So this is Wanda, and Wanda will do anything to be a cheerleader. Maybe even unalive someone. Now Wanda is just a kid.
Give me a O. Give me a Y. Give me a O. Come on, bro. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
You win.
Kid, and she's living in the middle of nowhere, Texas, but unfortunately, her dad is super religious. And he thinks cheerleaders' skirts are too
He look like Frankenstein.
short for a teenager to wear, and he doesn't want her dressing like a hoochie. And so he says, nah, bro, can't be a cheerleader. And that is the end of her cheerleader dream. And this devastates poor Wanda. I mean, this is all she's ever wanted. How could he do this to her? But then, fast forward decades later, and it's the 80s. And Wanda is in her 30s now. And she's still living in the middle of nowhere, Texas. But now she's married and she's got a daughter of her own. This girl, Shauna. And Wanda, she's probably still got hang-ups about her dad not letting her be a cheerleader all those years ago. And so she decides to finally do something about it. She's gonna do every power to make sure her daughter Shauna can be one. And she's into it. And she starts investing a lot of money into Shauna's future cheerleading career with like modeling classes and private cheer lessons. Later, she gets her a spot at this insanely competitive gymnastics studio. And as time goes on, Shauna ends up, I assume, being pretty good at dance and cheer with all this training she's been getting. However, there's one other girl she can't seem to outshine. This girl, Amber. Now, Shauna and Amber, they're actually friends. I mean, they go to school together. Amber. Now, Shauna and...
I'm not gonna lie. White girls would be significantly better if they did their hair like this still.
I'm not gonna lie, you might have just did something.
Stop doing they got, you know what? White people, I don't want to say fell off. They stopped being cool when they started trying to copy people. Stop wearing box braids.
This would be hard.
This is white.
This is Caucasian.
This is white.
And it looks
bro,
good.
when white people was actually white, bro, they had something.
This is Gary Lex.
Whatever major loser, bro. Tough. Even men. Tubular, bro. Come on, bro. Stop trying to say the N-word. Y'all got stuff. Y'all got stuff. Bro, this is tough. This hairstyle is tough, bro.
This hairstyle is tough.
Like, I ain't gonna lie.
And Amber, they're actually friends. I mean, they go to school together, they run in the same popular girl circles, but Amber is just better than her at dance and cheer. Regardless, Shauna's mom, Wanda, keeps her eyes on her ultimate goal. She wants to officially get Shauna onto the school's cheerleading squad, and she'll do anything to make that happen. So, in 1989, Wanda puts a plan into motion. See, Shauna, she's now in the 7th grade. She's 11, and she's old enough to try out for the cheer squad. So Wanda transfers her out of her private school to a local public junior high so that she can...
Yo, does she want to do this, though?
So far, it doesn't sound like she hasn't wanted.
Yeah.
So, like, nothing about that has been hinted
She's
yet.
OD getting lived vicariously through, though. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure.
Try out.
I'm doing the same
And
thing
at that
for my
news-
kid. I ain't gonna lie. All right, dunk the ball. Project Brawler, come on. He gonna be, bro, my kid's gonna be 6 years old and not dunk the ball. I'm gonna pick that.
What if your kid wants to play...
Dunk the ball.
What if he wants to play chess?
I don't care if you want to play chess. You're gonna be LeBron. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you. Don't cry. Look, you want some new Jordans? No. You want new bonds though. All right. Come on. Dunk on me. I said dunk. You know what I'm saying?
What if he likes theater?
2 open spots and only one other girl trying out. So Shauna is guaranteed to make the team. I mean,
If my kid starts playing chess rather than soccer, I will sell. Your children expressing themselves. Y'all we're cooked.
I see what you're saying, chat.
All right, bet we got it.
this is
Let
great
that
for
nigga-
them.
he should
But
have no
then,
opinions.
guess who suddenly wants to try out for that team as well? Shauna's friend, Amber. But here's the absolute dumbest part of this whole story. I guess at this school, or maybe in this school district, to make the cheer team, you don't audition. You actually get voted in by the students at the school. So you have to campaign and put up flyers and get the students to vote for you. Which is absurd because it should be based on skill, but like, I don't know, whatever. Regardless, both girls campaign for a spot on the team.
Democratic ass school.
And they try to get the other students to vote for them. And
if I have to get onto a debate to become a cheerleader, you got it, bro. If I got to start talking about border control to get onto the cheerleading squad, bro, like what?
Boom. Shauna doesn't win, so she doesn't get a spot. And her mom, Wanda, is absolutely devastated.
Imagine finding out your kid got no motion. That was her.
Shoot.
And pissed off. And she complains to the other parents, and she goes to the school board and complains to them. She threatens to get a lawyer, like, it's not fair, I'll sue.
It's just the high school cheer team.
Yeah. People lose perspective, bro. I'm telling you, like, when you're in high school, well, I don't know what the mom's doing, but people really start mistaking high school for, like, the entirety of life. Yeah.
Bro, name, like, one thing you did in high school.
Play basketball.
Like, and what are you doing with that now?
Playing basketball at the Y.
Exactly.
Yeah, that don't make no
exactly, bro. I made beats in high school.
Yeah. What are you doing with that now?
I haven't made a beat in 2 years.
Do you? And of course, Amber makes the team with no problem. I mean, she's popular and people like her. And as time goes on, Amber still outshines Shauna. I mean, she gets voted as the most spirited in the class in the school yearbook. She becomes the class president.
She's chopped, bro. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. She putting up numbers on Shorty though just now.
Yeah, they're hoeing her with these AI pics though. I ain't gonna lie.
While Shauna only gets voted vice president. And a whole year passes, and the girls are now in the 8th grade, and they're both up to try out for cheer again, or campaign, because they campaign at
such a weird concept. What?
Yeah, I don't know why this is the
stupidest thing ever. But this time, Wanda has a strategy. She is still determined to get her daughter on that team. So during campaign time, they make custom rulers and pencils with Shauna's name on them. Like, vote for
doing all this and still losing would be crazy.
Shauna or whatever. And they hand them out to all the students. Here's the problem, though. Handing out branded rulers and pencils actually goes against the school's election code. So it's against the rules.
Bro,
I guess it's
7th grade, 8th grade, bro.
Like,
this whole thing shouldn't be a thing, but if you're going to make me have to run a vote, let me campaign.
Wait, why is it against it, though?
Because I'm assuming it's like if you have money and another student doesn't, you would be able to campaign more efficiently. But then that's why you just don't have the rule in general.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying? Like, if you were going to stop right there, then just don't campaign. Because how do campaigns get run? With money. You need an advantage.
That's literally what a campaign is, bro. Like funding and stuff.
Yeah. Seen as like bribery. And so Shauna, she finds this out. And she immediately stops giving them to students. I mean, she doesn't want to get in trouble. But her mom, Wanda, doesn't. She's still showing up to the school.
Mind you, she's showing up to her daughter's school. Don't you have a job?
For sure doesn't.
Like, what?
Every day and passing them out. And so then, boom, the school disqualifies Shauna from campaigning to be a cheerleader.
And now you just hold your child.
Yeah.
Because you want to live vicariously through her.
And so that's it. She is no longer eligible to be on the team. And of course, this absolutely destroys Wanda. She's like, no, this can't be. And she's like,
my child didn't get to the high school cheerleading team.
Yeah.
My life is over.
Mind you, could have just swapped colleges, went to a different school,
bro,
went to college.
What?
Yeah.
Complaining to the parents again and fighting with the school board again. Not to mention, it pisses her.
Mind you, it's her fault this time, though.
Her off even more that Amber does make the squad. Now, you would think Shauna would be devastated by all this too.
She probably don't care.
No, not really.
You know, this is such a random topic. And it's gonna sound like I'm lying. I don't remember who. I was talking to this girl who was a cheerleader. Mm-hmm. And I just remembered, did you know like a cheerleader's lifestyle is like, it's like mad competitive. Like it's not even like, it's like, I don't want to equate it because I'm probably slightly off, but it's the equivalent of like basketball dreams.
Yeah, no, it's
like to live off your cheering. You get what I'm saying? So I'm saying that in the sense of like, she dodged a bullet, gang. Like she probably wasn't gonna be like going to cheer things, for that to be the focus of her life, that she probably actually dodged a bullet instead of actually pursuing cheer for
Nah, the
rest of her
bullet
life.
lives with her and drives her to school.
That's also a good point.
That's the bullet's still there.
Because at this point, it's 1991. And
All right, buddy.
Shauna is 13 years old now. So now she's a full-fledged teenager and she starts thinking for herself. And she's like, you know what? Screw cheerleading. She doesn't even want to do it anymore. I mean, it was always her mom pushing her into it anyway.
Yep.
Now, her mom, Wanda, has a different plan. She's still determined to get her daughter on the next year's team. And this is where shit gets really crazy. Because it's here that Wanda comes up with a plan to make sure that her daughter gets on that team. She's gonna hire a hitman.
Hitman
on a 13-year-old is insane, bro. Please don't tell me it worked. Please don't tell me it worked, bro.
She wants to hire a hitman to either take out Amber or take out Amber's mom.
Why?
Wow.
Because she thinks if Amber's mom is unalived, then Amber will be too
You want to take this girl's mom away? What?
devastated to make the cheer squad, and that open slot will then go to Shauna.
Which is still not even technically true, by the way.
Stanley, I'm sorry your friend's mom died. You trying to apply for this cheerleading spot? Nigga, your kid gonna be grieving too. She's homies with the girl.
That's literally her best friend growing up, bro.
I mean, it's a terrible plan all the way around. Here's the bigger problem, though. Wanda doesn't know any
Affordable hitman is crazy.
hitman, but she actually does know a guy who, kind of has a criminal record. This guy, Terry.
I'm not letting Terry slime me out, bro.
Terry is actually Wanda's ex-brother-in-law.
Not with
So
glasses.
Wanda hits up Terry, and they meet up, and she asks him for this crazy favor, like, can you help me find a hitman to kill my daughter's cheerleading rival so that she can finally make the cheerleading squad, and also can you kill her mom because I really don't like her mom either? And Terry hears all this, and he's like, nah. Because, that's murder.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be involved in...
Yeah.
I got caught scamming.
I have to now. You know what I'm mad at? If I'm Terry, bro, now I have to alert the authorities. Or it happened, now I'm part of it because I'm like, you didn't tell the authorities.
Exactly, bro.
all that, but Wanda doesn't let it go. She brings it up again to him at Christmas Eve.
Leave me alone.
While we're opening gifts,
Stop talking to me.
Christmas.
Stop talking to me, bro.
And poor Terry, he doesn't know what to do. I mean, he really needs the money, but he doesn't want to murder anyone. Plus,
So it's like, give me a D, give me an A. I mean, give me a D, give me an E, give me an A and a D.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is stupid.
he doesn't want to go to jail again. He's clean now. So now he's in a predicament. Because if Wanda hires someone else to unalive her cheerleading rival and
He's great. Yeah.
Terry knew she was looking for a hitman.
Right.
Now he's an accessory to a crime. He knows way
Exactly.
too much. So Terry, low-key, ends up going straight to the police. And he tells them everything. That his ex-sister-in-law is trying to hire a hitman to unalive her daughter's cheerleading rival and the cheerleading rival's mother. And so police set up a little sting operation. And they make Terry wear a wire and meet up with Wanda. So he has Wanda meet up with him again, this time in a hotel room. And now Terry, he's all pretending like, yeah, I can find you a hitman to unalive these people. Sure, no problem. And he says it'll be $2,500 to unalive Amber's mom, but it'll be $5,000 to unalive Amber because she's a minor. I guess it costs more to unalive a minor. So Wanda, I guess she's...
No shot she had the 7,500 for
Where's
this.
her
Is crazy.
husband? Why is he not worried about where that finances is going? A single mom? What's happening?
I'll be so damned if my wife takes out 7,500 from our savings account just to
Lie
offset
to
for
somebody.
some high school stuff. I'd be so blown.
cheap because she opts to just put a hit out on Amber's mom because, it's less expensive.
She putting that hoe out on her firm.
And she hands Terry a pair of diamond earrings as a down
Them hoes is moist tonight.
payment. And police, who are listening in to all of this because Terry's wired, this is all the proof they need. And the next day, police
So it's a great value add hit, man.
show up to Wanda's house and bam, they arrest her. Here's her mugshot. And she goes
Like what?
I can
You
see it.
crazy?
to trial. She actually has 2 trials and she's ultimately sentenced to 10 years
Bang! And now your kid doesn't have a mom.
in prison. But she only serves 6 months before she's let out on probation for some reason. Some people get off really easy in these situations.
6 months?
I mean, like, she didn't actually do it, I guess, but, like, yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Hey, man, that's going to be the video. Hope you guys liked it. I'll catch you guys in the next
if you
one.
ever want to slime out your op, just know it's only 6 months, bro. Because I'm the type, bro, if I ever felt like it, bro.
You're getting a foot on your neck.
Yeah, no.
You're not getting arrested. You're not seeing the court.
Hey,
They're going to tell you to stop
It's
resisting.
funny that you're saying that, bro. I hope you get all your last jokes out, man. If you like the video, make sure you like, follow Yo-Yo on his stuff. 2,500, nigga. Watch how you talk to me.